Another day, another mission, risking our necks for the Ark. You know, I ask myself, Dux, why are you out here? And...
You know why. The Ark's water pump is broken again, and Hammond said he needs more scrap to fix it.
yeah, well, we'd do it a lot better if he'd sent us somewhere with actual scrap to find.
Why do you have to be so annoying? Come on, we gotta head back before Prep closes for the night.
Trust me, I'm not annoying.
Shut the hell up.
Want to see annoying? I can show you annoying.
What's wrong with you? We're in the zone. Keep your eyes open and...
Mouth shut. Yeah, you only told me that 9,000 times already, Borman.
Look at this. Beautiful. Just beautiful. This scrap's gonna make us heroes back at the Ark.
The air stinks like mutants. Not just any mutants. Stalkers. Tight muscles. Good meat. I smell it too. Where there's stalkers, there's Ark. Where there's Ark, there's... Killing time for Skizix and Treble. Oh, they're close! 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 Over there! Come, brother! I'm on that trail. Ah!
I hated that asshole.
Never seen ghouls this far south before. They're getting closer to the Ark every day. Something's up, Borman.
Hold it. Ghouls. I don't like the look of that big one. We have to be sneaky. Okay, here's the plan. We turn off our lights, then hug the water. Go around them.
I will rip off their tiny stalker arms and beat their faces till they die! Faces too ugly to beat. No one loves a stalker. Give me the stalkers. Let them come. Where are you? Ark don't even love stalkers.
The Ark's up ahead. Home, sweet home.
Oh, I'm gonna kiss that elevator when I see it. Get upstairs, take a bath, get a grog with the boys. Get another grog with the boys. Foot massage. Oh, it's gonna be great.
The campsite. Looks like a family lived here. Lived here and died here.
Nothing like a bunch of skeletons to put your mind at ease.
There's a cabin up ahead. Definitely feel a ghoul vibe coming off of it.
So we run in, guns blazing?
Too dangerous. If we're sneaky, we can get into a good position. A good position keeps us alive. Turn off your flashlight.
Hungry! Hungry! I says we take the Ark. Tasty mutants. Love me some mutants. Here we go! Rip their hearts. Crush their... Hey, hey! You hear that? You hear that noise? I hear my stomach. Hungry! Kill!
Look at this beauty. The ancients left a lot of ugly junk behind, but once in a while you see something like this. Wonder what these buttons are for.
I wouldn't touch it if I were you. I'm not kidding around. Lay off the buttons.
What's up your butt?
That's a bomb, all right. They used to call it a boom box. Touch that red button, and it goes boom.
Don't be pretending you know what any of this crap is. We'll bring it back to the Ark and show it to Prip. Ask him what it's worth on the black market. Of course, the world ends. You did it to us. When the ice melted, you said nothing. When the plague spread, you did nothing. When the nukes dropped, you became nothing. At least that's what the Elder says. But cheer up. You'll be happy to know that despite your mistakes, life remains. In a small settlement high above a raging river, people are living and thriving. We call it the Ark. The Ark is humanity's last outpost, a lonely island in an ocean of chaos. Within these walls, we help each other create a new civilization on the ruins of the old one, with the guidance of our leader, the Elder. The Elder tells us we're safe as long as we never leave, because outside these walls lies the Zone, the never-ending wasteland. A mass grave spanning the planet, littered with your crumbling monuments to your hubris and arrogance. What the Elder chooses not to tell us is our food and water supplies are running dangerously low. That's why he relies on stalkers, adventurers who leave the Ark, explore the Zone, and scavenge for precious resources. Stalkers are tough enough to resist the rot, and they got the smarts and the firepower to keep the Zone ghouls at bay. Stalkers have to be more than human. That's me, Mr. More Than Human, aka a mutant. I look weird to you, but hey, you look weird to me. So let's leave it at that. If the Stalkers come back from the Zone alive, the Ark survives another day. If the Stalkers don't come back, the legacy of mankind will be lost forever. At least, that's what the Elder says. Home sweet home. The elevator's up ahead. 2 ghouls. See them? What are those rot heads up to? Wait. They're planning to ambush the elevator. We've got to stop them. Let's sneak around and see if there's others.
Box opens. We go in the box. Box goes in the Ark. We take their food, we take their guns. Mutants in the Ark. Too many, too many. Mutants are weak. We kill some fast, we kill some slow. But we kill them all. Box is coming. We kill them all.
I don't like the ghouls being this close to the Ark. Quick, inside the elevator, so we can get to safety. The Elder meets us at the elevator. He says he doesn't have a second to lose. The mission's too important. Our mission, he says, is a man. And that man is Hammond. Everyone in the Ark knows Hammond, respects him. He's our lead, gearhead, going farther into the Zone than anybody else, bringing back the machines that help us survive. He knows how to keep those machines running, how to fix them when they fall apart. Hammond keeps the Ark's heart beating. The Elder says 3 nights ago Hammond took his team of stalkers and headed north, not telling anyone why. They haven't come back. I've never seen the Elder this shaken before. It scares me. He tells us Hammond has a remote cabin in the north that could yield some clues to his location. Me and Dux never patrolled that far before, but the Elder says he has faith in us. He believes in us. So, this mission we accept. Go to Hammond's cabin, search for clues, then find Hammond and bring him back alive. The fate of the Ark depends on it.
Want to know how this goes down, for the right price, I fix and upgrade your shitty gear. Any questions?
After a killer day in the zone, you know you can always come to Prips for some high-quality grog. You want to get loaded? Order a shot. No butane, no bleach, only natural ingredients. I also dabble in a little, antiquity trading. So if you find any cool artifacts out in the wasteland, bring them to me and I might give you something in return. Comprende?
You know the drill. Stalkers want gear that keeps them alive. I, Iridia, provide the gear. See anything you like, just let me know. There is one rule. Don't ever pull my chain. If you pull my chain, I'll feed your ding-dongs to a zone wolf. Got that? Beautiful. Happy shopping.
My home will always be a haven to you, brave stalkers. After your journeys, pay me a visit, and I'll offer you some guidance, perhaps a story, to help you become wise and strong. Thank you for letting this old man ramble. Go in peace, stalkers.
Thanks for signing me up back there, you crazy pig. Yes, Mr. Elder. Sign us up for a suicide mission, Mr. Elder. Did you forget there's like a cajillion ghouls out here who want to kill us?
Nobody gets to kill you but me now. Shut the duck up and keep moving.
I'm telling you, Borman, ain't no happy ending in this story.
Stalkers don't get happy endings. We get each other. So watch my back. A long-gone campsite, like hundreds of others across the zone, filled with the ghosts of humans who were foolish enough to try to survive out here. At least, that's what the Elder says.
Whoa, check this thing out. It must have crashed. Look at this symbol on the side, it's like a star.
That's it. Hammond's cabin. Let me guess. That's not Hammond inside. Him. Ghouls.
We take everything, but there are no secrets. Where are the secrets?
The ones in the north will catch Hammond and squeeze the secrets from his head.
Hammond will tell us what the...
Junk is for us. All of it.
Zone ghouls stripped this cabin clean. Almost everything useful was gone. But it's a good thing ghouls can't read. They ignored the diary hidden inside Hammond's desk. Me and Ducks aren't big readers either. But we look for answers in the diary. And all we get is more questions. Hammond writes how he found the crashed machine near his cabin. He's convinced the machine was sent as a message from a mythical place beyond the zone called Eden, where everybody's happy and safe. When Hammond sees another machine fall north of here, he takes his stalker crew up there to find it. I close the diary. Here's the problem. Eden's a fairy tale. Some bedtime story mutants believe in, so they can get to sleep at night. So either Hammond is onto something, or his brain's got the rot, and he's about to kill a bunch of good stalkers. Guess we gotta find out. Me and Ducks have to go north. Farther from home than we've ever been. It's dangerous. Ducks thinks I'm crazy to press on. I don't disagree with him. I don't care about some stupid Eden. But we need to find Hammond, and if he's going north, we're going north.
If he's going north, that makes him a grade A certified loony. No one goes up there, Borman. And what's with those two stalkers he took with him? They should know better.
They're following orders, just like us. The Ark can't run without Hammond, so we're bringing him back. Especially with ghoul packs coming this far south. Wonder what they're planning.
Ghouls are too dumb to plan. Someone's pushing them down here. I feel it in my feathers.
Never been this deep into the zone before. Bet you a picture of grog there's ghouls out here. They're everywhere. Look alive. We got company. Wait! That's a stalker. One of Hammond's.
Stay right there. Who are you?
You're Selma, right? You're a mutant like us, on Hammond's team.
Do I owe you money?
No.
Did I kill your brother?
No.
Then Selma I am. Who are you?
I'm Dux, and he's Borman. Hello? Like the only walking duck and boar in the whole Ark? Come on.
That's funny. I think you've mistaken me for someone who gives a duck. I've got to catch up to Hammond before it's too late.
You're part of Hammond's crew. How did you get separated?
It was weird. We were all hearing strange voices. Not from the zone. In our heads. And that's when the ghouls ambushed us. After the fight, I was somehow blinded, paralyzed. I could barely move. I told Hammond I'd catch up to him when it wore off. 2 long, rough days. But I'm better now. He headed up north to a crash site to find some metal ship. Says it was sent from...
Eden, I know. Do you believe him?
If Hammond thinks there's an Eden, there's an Eden. Believe me. You guys are trying to find him too? And we can work together.
This is insane. You want to go more north? Into Ghoul Central? They'll kill us.
A lot of ghouls have tried to kill me, but I'm still here. So, am I part of your team or what?
Watch out for ghouls on the road.
Hey, you on the truck! Ugly face! You see anything out there?
No, there's nothing out there. It's the zone. And stop calling me ugly face. Look at your face.
I can't look at my face, it's my face! Now put your eyes out there and look for intruders.
All these dead steel chariots. Where did the riders go?
Weird place for a mass grave. What were all these people doing?
Running away, I think. Maybe the Red Plague hit their town and they needed to evacuate.
Evacuating or stampeding over each other to be the first one out. Dumbass ancients.
You know the stalkers we captured, right? Right? They ran away. I lost them. You let your stalkers escape? The bobbleheads are gonna be mad at you. You better get them back. I can't. The boat took them across the river. And now the bobbleheads have the boat? But where's your boat? If you don't get those stalkers back, they'll shrink your brain.
Got ourselves a way out, boys. I suggest we use it. Hammond told me he wanted to cross a big body of water to get to a place called the House of Bones. He said the crash site was near there.
I keep looking for dead duck bodies, but I never see one. Are we the only mutants in the zone?
You're right. There are no mutants in the zone. I've been checking bodies ever since you mentioned it.
It's Judgment Day, sinners. Obey me, and your soul will be saved.
Ah! Making my head spin. Did you hear that? I heard the same voices when me and Hammond got ambushed.
popping up everywhere.
Check that guy out. You see him? Head like an infected mushroom. You think he's leading the ghouls?
Wait a minute. That's the guy who attacked me and Hammond. I think Hammond recognized him, but... that was the last thing I remember.
He's one of the Nova sect. I heard stories about them. Bogeymen with big heads. Didn't think they were real. Bet he's real enough to take a bullet, though.
Gather on the ship, my children. Your destiny awaits. We believe, Reverend. We believe. Yeah! Hear my voice within your heads. The Ark calls you ghouls, but you are beautiful. You are children of the ancients. Smite the unbelievers! Destroy the Ark! Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Obey me. Obey me. Holy ancient power. Feel my words inside you, taking control. Your thoughts are sinful. Give me your brain, so I may lead you into salvation. Ah! My head hurts. These brain boys keep talking. Can't shut them out. Get them brain boys out my head. Suck it up, ghoul. When the Masters find the secret numbers, the zone will be cleansed. Cleansing better get here soon. Talking in my skull is making me crazy.
Guess people were packing for a trip. Guess they didn't make it. Let me ask you something. Out of all the dead bodies you've seen in the zone, any of them ever look like us? Like mutants?
Nah. And I've been looking. No skulls like mine, no skulls like Borman's. I don't think I've seen any with little horns on their head. That's kind of weird, right, Borman? Kind of makes you want to talk about it, right?
There are no mutants outside the Ark, except us. The Elder told us a bunch of times.
No matter how deep into the zone Hammond traveled, he never saw a trace of us, of mutants. Guess we should feel special or something?
Selma, you're tough enough to resist the rot, and smart enough to keep the ghouls at bay. You're pretty special in my book. Now everybody, shut the fuck up!
I didn't catch what you were saying back there, Selma. Where was Hammond going?
The House of Bones. We're almost there.
And why, pray tell, do they call it the House of Bones?
It's a big house full of dead people.
Oh, fantastic. Borman, don't lie to me. You do not want to be doing this right now.
What I want and what I need are two different things. We need to find Hammond, so shut up and get your head in the game.
So cold up in these parts, I can't feel my beak.
Yeah, I've never been this far north before. I feel cold to the bone.
Elder Almighty. A mountain of body bags. This is just horrible.
Holy Ancient's power! Do you feel it? Let us now gather at the sacred site for the ritual sacrifice.
Oh, the House of Bones. What a nice, inviting place. These signs are a lovely touch.
That building there? The House of Bones. It was a fortress full of tiny flesh-eating monsters called students. They came here every day to learn how to become bigger monsters.
Where do you hear the story?
I don't hear the story, I see the story. I went inside and I saw all these drawings of monsters and flying machines and gross stuff. Scary stuff.
The fallen machine did not contain the sacred numbers. But fear not, my children. The machine led a stalker to us. A smart stalker whose mind holds the secrets we need! The smart stalker will show us where the sacred numbers are kept! Yeah! Tonight, we will sacrifice his companion's life! The Ark has spilled our blood! Tonight we spill their blood! A stalker who hunts my children! Now he is the hunted! He is the sacrifice!
Remnants of some strange, colorful tribe.
Party on this man's face. Cut it real quick.
Wouldn't make his face uglier, would it? This man fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down.
That's ugly. Ugly Hawkman.
The smell of gunpowder fades. We're safe. For now. We free the prisoner. He's a stalker named Magnus. Part of Hammond's team. Selma's partner. Magnus is a mutant too. Not on the outside, but on the inside. He's got powers. Mind powers. But he's not insane like the Nova sect. He's calm, real calm. Tuned into some frequency only he can hear. Magnus tells his tale. Him and Hammond were ambushed by the Nova sect. Nova sect heard about Hammond. Heard he could talk to machines. Get machines going. So they left Magnus here to die, and took Hammond south to their hangout. They call it the Spear of Heaven. Nova sect would make Hammond interpret the gifts of the ancients and open the gates to Eden. Whatever that means. Magnus thinks they're gonna blow up the zone and take the Ark with them. I suggest we rescue Hammond before something goes boom. Selma and Magnus agree. Even ducks. That was the last one. Now that prisoner isn't Hammond. But let's get him down. Maybe he can tell us where Hammond is.
Nova sect. So close to our borders. This is troubling. I should have known. Where the ghouls come, the Nova sect follow, as they say. If you're a ghoul, you think the Nova sect is a dedicated group of priests trying to cleanse the world of evil. This is not accurate. The Nova sect is a psychotic death cult who are trying to destroy the Ark and everyone in it. Their leader, Plutonia, knows we cannot be swayed by her lies. We are not followers, and she hates those who do not follow. The zone is like a warm radiation bath that turns brains into rice pudding. But by hook or by crook, the Nova sect prosper in the zone. The radiation has actually blessed or cursed their minds with special gifts. They can get inside your head, put horrible things inside. Make sure they don't get inside your heads, stalkers. Farewell. Remember, your elder's guidance.
Hear there's a new breed of ghoul out there. They call it the tank ghoul. Basically a brick wall with feet. Or wait, was it breaking through brick walls? Ah, I forgot. This is just stuff I'm hearing from people that come in. Haven't been outside much since my dad died.
Those Novasec morons have no direct line to the ancients. That's a load of rot. What they do have is a steady supply of mushrooms. And I don't mean the mushrooms growing in your toilet. I mean magic mushrooms. Well, not magic, but they do make you feel like you're someplace else. Talking to a unicorn, playing a ukulele, or something. Never tried eating them, but they sound like...
Have you heard that old legend? The two star-crossed lovers, IZZA and FALA, ran away to a lost palace somewhere in this area. This might sound crazy, but could this be the palace?
Was that the legend about IZZA and FALA and all the loot they were hiding away in the Lost Palace? Because that's the story I'm interested in.
These star-crossed lovers better have some supplies. We need them.
Look at those wounds. It's like this ghoul got burned to a crisp. Bet you around at Prip's best that Mentalman caused this.
What are the machines doing? They're crazier than us. We've got to run when they're not looking. That's what Snubble said. And Bilge and Muckley. Now Snubble, Bilge, and Muckley have no heads because they ran. Muckley had 1 foot. How can he run? We are faster than Muckley. We will make it.
Will you look at that? IZZA and FALA. Oh, ain't that sweet.
Metal box with a door. Perhaps to keep something fresh. Food or drink, perhaps.
Seen some of these around. Apparently a good shelter against radiation. I think the ghouls kept souvenirs cold in these boxes. There's still some blood inside.
Got a bunch of tin men over here looking to knock some skulls. You think they were the ones who killed all these ghouls?
Stop the vehicle. Show me your license and registration.
Goddamn rotheads. Bet they grabbed all the loot. I hate ghouls.
I've heard of these before. They used to move the ancients around the world.
But they got wheels. A lot of them. These things moved?
Something's not right here.
This massacre is due to one thing. A zone dog. We have to be careful. We're not alone. Looks like there's ghouls camped out in that machine.
Damn zone dogs! They were smaller in the old days, dumber too.
We got the weapons! Zone dogs got no weapons, not paws. We are the kings of the zone, not them.
Then go to the zone dog and tell that to his face. You want to get eaten like Skeezel, Bam Bam, and Treepo? Go for it.
Yeah, make fun of me. Go ahead, you big horse.
String of metal rooms linked together. Can't make tusks or tails out of this. A little too claustrophobic for my tastes.
As your search for Hammond leads you deeper into the zone, you are seeing things I've never told you about. Strange things. I have withheld certain facts from you because, well, your innocence gives you hope, and the Ark needs hope. But you ask questions, so I will give answers. When the world fell apart, A few of humanity's best and brightest constructed hidden bases where they could survive. These bases were called enclaves. One was deep beneath the ground, another at the bottom of the sea, a third orbiting the planet. The best and brightest, trapped inside their enclaves, grew paranoid, then hostile. They created machines that did everything for them. Metal monstrosities that granted their every wish, except immortality. The ancients' best and brightest all died, but their machines remain. Farewell. Remember your elder's guidance.
Hopefully there's some junk in here that can help us. Over there, inside the largest building. Someone is in trouble.
She's a strange-looking creature. Those machines are surrounding her. Should we help her out?
Thanks for the help. Not that I needed help, I was just getting my second wind, you know, but... I admire your fighting skills. You need skills like that in the zone. Especially against out-of-control machines that want to quarantine you. Whatever that means.
Hey, we're some straight-up machine-killing freaks. That's how we roll. What's your name, lady?
The name's Farrow. Don't ask me where I got it from. I don't quite know, really. I was raised in a settlement. Thought it was the only settlement left on the whole wide world. But meeting you lot makes me feel a bit more, well, hopeful. Who are you? What are you doing out here?
We're stalkers from the Ark. We're headed south to rescue our friend from some lunatics called the Nova Sect. Heard of them?
You're asking me if I've heard of the Nova Sect? Mate, the Nova Sect butchered my bleeding settlement. They put their mind-controlled junk into the rest and led them away like cattle. I'm the only one that got away. So yeah, I know the Nova Sect. I'm hunting them. I'm gonna make them pay.
We need a fighter like you on our side. If you help us save our friend, we'll help you take down the Nova Sect.
The young subjects are developing faster than we could have imagined. During our journey to the facility, we encountered a squad of rogue enforcers which began firing upon us. The subjects dealt with them effortlessly. The youngsters have exceeded my wildest dreams. If only Central Command wasn't so narrow-minded, the Earth could once again be ours.
If you see something, say something. Report all citizens who show signs of unhealthy skin tone, bleeding orifices, continual vomiting, hallucinations, strange behavior, or suicidal ideation.
Bit of an oppressive feel around here, innit? Like we're getting fenced in.
Looks like a place you get processed in. I'm not a number. I'm a free duck.
If a loved one is experiencing symptoms, report them to the nearest police box.
Look at those ruins in the distance. They call that the Forbidden City, right? Creepy place. Hope I never have to go there.
Restore a glimmer of hope to a world of chaos. Join me and help bring light back to the zone. Come to me. Come to Lux.
Did you hear that voice? That was weird. Keep your guard up.
Take a chill pill, all right? If the voice wants to bring light to the zone, I'm all for it.
All in, me. Come on, let's find this Lux.
Welcome to the Castle of Light. Forgive me for not providing the illumination this castle is known for. I pray that someday we will once again become a beacon of light for weary travelers.
Don't sweat it. You got a nice place here. Would your name happen to be Lux? We heard you outside.
Lux I am. You say you heard my voice in the zone? Quite interesting. Perhaps the fates brought you here. You look strong, well-armed. You get things done, yes?
Hells yes. We're stalkers. We take everything the zone throws at us and then some.
Then I humbly request your assistance. There is a pack of renegade ghouls who wish to keep the zone in darkness. They stole the key to the sacred sanctum, where the lights get their power. Perhaps you can help me recover this key from the ghouls. It's a special key. You wouldn't miss it. Return it to me, and I'll reward you handsomely.
I like handsome rewards. We'll deal with the ghouls and get your keys. We should rescue Hammond before venturing any further into the zone.
Hey, that Lux guy seemed pretty cool, right?
I hear you there. Seems like he can be a friend. I don't have friends. Well, except you lot. But another friend would be cool.
Lux's lights are a beacon of hope for the zone. Let's turn them back on. We're gonna have to convince those ghouls to give us back the key. No one's been this far south before. From here on, we don't know anything but the stories. Like the house-sized war machines, dead in the fields. And other things. Heavily armored, steel teeth. Must have been some combat machine.
Get this through your heads. The sacred mushrooms are not to be eaten. They can be used only for holy ritual.
So I ate a mushroom. So what? Rain Boy's not gonna find me. My skull's too thick.
I told you to split it with me. Tell me what happened. Did you see the ancients?
Hell no! I saw some purple, and the purple laughed at me. So I started laughing. Then I took a piss. That felt real good.
So what's the big deal? Sacred mushrooms. Psh, stupid Nova sect. Phonies!
How many times have I told you that the mushrooms are sacred tools for my mind, not yours?
My mind is good mind. Thick mind.
Your mind is nothing. We need to get as much food as possible into the sanctum before the cleansing of the Ark. Now get to work.
My mind? Nothing. Yes. Nothing my mind is. Nothing my mind is.
You brain-dead simpleton! Just leave. Go on patrol.
I want to party, man! I don't want to work for the Noah sect! Why are we doing this?
Over here.
What you say? The ancients are watching us, you plank. So shut up and get back to work.
Well, the scrub is making me hungry. This could feed the whole Ark. Or Borman. I thought he noticed these mushrooms are growing out of dead bodies. What kind of sicko farm is this?
Whoever here steals mushrooms will be punished severely. Blessed be the ancients. Use my body as your vehicle for vengeance. Find the thief among us. Strike him down.
You have one job. What's the robot? Where's the robot? I told you! I turned around and... Where's the robot? You want to get me into trouble, do you? Find the robot!
It frustrates me that the once compliant subjects have now become very intemperate and aggressive. Within the group, a sub-faction has developed, with Plutonia as the leader. Our hardships in the zone have convinced Plutonia that the world needs to be reset. These radical notions worry me. We are very close to the facility. Once we are safe, I'm confident that Plutonia and the others will become more manageable.
You're getting closer to Hammond. Good. Seeing more ghouls too? Not so good. Where do ghouls come from? I'll tell you. As the Red Plague burned through the human race, civilization fell apart. Between two tribes of ancients, a war started. That war grew into a world war. All the weapons they swore they'd never use, they used with wild abandon. When the war was over, the world lay poisoned. Soldiers who had nothing left wandered the zone to live in the irradiated wastelands. Those soldiers begat little soldiers, who grew up and begat other little soldiers, who after a few centuries became the ghouls you see today. You want me to call the ghouls humans? I refuse. Ghouls are not humans. The rot has stripped the souls from their bodies, leaving only rage. Rage that jumps from one generation to the next, getting stronger and stronger. The ghoul appetite for Ark blood will never be sated. Remember that. The next time you face them, the Ark thanks you for your service. Be well.
We're getting close to Hammond.
If this is Bad Guy Central, where's all the ghouls?
Ghoul or no ghoul, I'm not letting my guard down.
Listen to me. Why did all the Novasec leave here? Where did they go? What is more important than here? Who cares? Leave questions to the big brains. We are safe. We should party a little. But we're not safe. I hear rumors of stalkers from the Ark. They come for us. They cannot be stopped.
Shut up! No stalkers are coming. We are safe.
Up ahead. That building is the Spear of Heaven.
If the prisoner is from the Ark, we should kill him, not bring him here. The prisoner has big brains, even bigger than the Novasect. They need his brain to figure out the weapon, make it go boom. Where is this big brain? They took him below. They will make him hurt.
Can't for the life of me figure out what these rocks are for.
Here lies Elder Thormundson. Yeesh. Try saying that 5 times fast.
See these holes in the ground? What's up with that? Do dead people need a little fresh air?
Blessed be the ancients who anoint my tongue with their message, who teach my followers to fight, who put into my hands a weapon of sacred vengeance. Before the ancients went into the heavens, they left us a weapon of outrageous power. Below us, the smart stalker's mind has weakened, revealing where the sacred numbers are kept. The numbers will awaken the weapon and cleanse the zone! Rejoice! We know the location of the sacred numbers! Priestess Plutonia rushes there now to retrieve them. Send her your prayers, children. May the ancients guide her!
Seek and ye shall find a shit ton of food.
time passes, it has become increasingly difficult to govern Plutonia and her followers. My words and warnings go unheeded, and I feel that the clique are reaching into my mind to find knowledge that I have kept hidden from them. And for good reason. Plutonia still persists with the notion that the zone needs to be reset, and that the old mimer defense network is the key. She might have already found out the codes to activate the weapon which she covered so much. Unable to euthanize the insurgents, my only choice is to gather the compliant subjects and meet at the arranged location.
The Star of Eden. It wasn't a dream. It was my memory. Mimer Enclave. Okay. Elder Almighty. He talked about this thing. He said it was the weapon to end all weapons. Hammond mentioned a book like this with gizmos and whatnot. The ancients sure liked their books.
Use a pencil to quickly rewind a tape. I have no clue as to what either of these items is.
When a chair gets this big, they call it a throne. Thrones cushion the asses of dangerous people. These buttons must control that missile somehow, but they're useless without power. The Nova Sect were here, but they left in a hurry. I don't want to know why. That is a pig's head, just like... I feel sick.
That Novasect psycho said Hammond was around here. Keep your eyes open.
Hate to rush you guys, but can we rescue your friends before the big world-ending weapon blows us to smithereens? Please?
Look alive, people. That's Hammond. The reason we're here. We need to rescue him. Hammond's barely alive when we find him. But we find him. We find him as a team. With Hammond, the Ark's heart can start beating again. We think our mission is complete, but Hammond insists on telling us a secret. A secret that rips a hole through the middle of my life. He tells us he's been to Eden. Yes, the Eden. The mythical place beyond the zone where the secrets to life are kept. He says Eden is a base for the ancients, who are very much alive and creating the mimer machines we've been seeing. He says the ancients do know the secrets to life, but not human life. Mutant life. Me, Pharaoh, Selma, Magnus. Our ears perk up. If ducks had ears, they'd perk up too. Us mutants don't remember jack about our pasts. We're walking amnesiacs. We wonder why some of us look like animals, and others have powers we don't understand. Finding out who we are sounds like the quest of a lifetime, or a very big mistake. There's a problem. Hammond tells us the Nova Sect probed his mind, stole the location of Eden from his thoughts. They're headed there now, determined to unleash the power of the ancients and cleanse the zone, which means killing everyone inside the Ark. Our home. He says there's one chance to beat the Nova Sect to the gates of Eden. Go through the Forbidden City, he says. It's a shortcut and the Nova Sect are too scared to go through. That doesn't make me feel too good. Hammond begs us not to tell the Elder, because the Elder won't accept the truth. Our mission was a man. Now it's Eden. We have one final journey to save the Ark. But if us stalkers discover who we really are, will we want to come back?
Your mission is complete, Stalkers. You returned Hammond safe and sound. Our machines will hum with new life. The Ark is forever in your debt. Thank you. My little birdies have told me Hammond thinks the fabled Eden lies beyond the Forbidden City. And you are thinking of going through the city to get to Eden. Have I taught you nothing? There is no Eden. And even if there were, entering the Forbidden City is impossible. That is the city where the Red Plague started. The ancients in charge thought they could quarantine the people by building a giant wall that covered the entire city. It stands to this day, impenetrable. You should stay at the Ark and heal your wounds. No more adventures. Thank you for letting this old man ramble. Go in peace, Stalkers.
That's the biggest wall I've ever seen. It's surrounding the entire city.
They were trying to keep people out?
Trying to keep people in is more like it. That's where the Red Plague started. It spread fast, got out of control. So the people in charge built a wall around the city to quarantine it, to stop the people inside from infecting the world. Doomed them all. That was a long time ago. Now no one wants to go in. Well, that's why they call it the Forbidden City.
So, the plague might still be in there. Can you tell me again why we're going this way?
Your boy Hammond said the Nova Sect were moving around the city. We cut through the city. We get to Eden first.
Present your ID bands for verification.
I don't get it. Should I talk to this thing? Is it, like, smart or what?
Let's just try to get through the city peacefully, with no trouble.
Your request for emergency quarantine has been granted. Please put down your weapons and prepare for termination.
Whoa, no termination, okay. I don't think they're talking to us. They're talking to the people who died here.
Put down your weapons.
Poor fools. Trapped in their own city.
After our hard work has finally started to bear fruit, Central Command has cut our project. Effective immediately, those ignorant cretins are afraid of what wonders we have accomplished. Under the cover of night, I gathered the surviving young and we made our escape into the zone. We are heading to an abandoned facility which remains unmanned since the war. I shall not let my magnum opus be destroyed by those fools.
Hey, this machine's like the one we saw in Hammond's cabin, right? This thing got hit by lightning? It's burnt to a crisp.
They thought they could stop the plague with these checkpoints. The only way to stop it was to stay here and never leave.
I'm starting to think their world was worse than ours.
Eden's starting to look real good right now, isn't it? Let's keep moving. Keep your head down. Don't do anything stupid.
Okay. For a shortcut through a forbidden city, this ain't so bad. What can go wrong?
What? Look at that thing. It's one of those machines we've seen broken all over the zone.
This one seems very much alive and guarding the city against interlopers.
Yeah. This is not like ghouls or zone dogs. We can't fight this thing. We need another way around it. Oh boy, this is not good. Not good. Not good. Show me the exit.
Robo Shack. I bet there's some nice scrap hiding in there. Or some killer robots. Take your pick.
Welcome to Robo Shack. Take a look around and let me know if you need anything. Due to new policies, shoplifters will face immediate persecution.
This looks pretty interesting. Makes a nice sound when you hit the keys. Was this a piano or whatever the ancients called it? We're almost out of this crazy city. We're close, but the Nova sect got here first. Stay alert.
Holy Ancient's power! I feel the gates breaking! The sacred numbers call to us!
My children, listen to the words of Plutonia. We stand before the gates of Eden. Inside lies the sacred numbers. The numbers will awaken the weapon and cleanse the zone. Destroy the gates. Enter Eden. Find the sacred numbers. Cleanse the zone with fire and bring the ancients home!
So this is it. The gates of Eden. The Nova sect might have beat us here, but they can't get in. We still have a chance, but we have to stick to the shadows.
And stay down!
And that's that. Arc 1, Nova Sect 0. Their insane plans to destroy our home vanish into the wind. We're safe. Our people live another day. The smoke clears, ears still ringing. On the edge of my blurred vision, something comes out of the arc. Light dancing across my arm, up my face. I look up. I'm being scanned by some giant eyeball. Then Dux and Pharaoh get scanned. Then Magnus and Selma. The light cuts out and the eyeball darts back inside the wall. We hear pistons churning, gears turning, a machine humming back to life. The gates of Eden open. Maybe Eden sees we're mutants and welcomes us home. We stand there in silence. The 5 of us are all mutants, found and raised by the Elder. This feels like an answer to the question that's plagued our lives. Who are we? And do we go in and find out? When Dux and me first started out, everything was cut and dried. The Elder knew best. There were no answers in the zone. Mutants didn't know who they were, where they came from, and that was fine. No one cared. But now, after the enemies we fought, after the friends we found, after all we've seen, the 5 of us stand here at the gates of Eden. Do we go in? Do we want to know who we are? It is done. Now, let Let's see what hides behind that gate. I know this place. I don't know how. It just looks familiar. That's the same star we saw on those flying machines. The machines did come from here. Hammond was right. I knew this med pack was gonna be here. How do I know this? More guarding machines, all unbroken, but quiet. Are they asleep? This is it. I don't know why the Elder kept us away from this place, but I think we're about to find out. I don't believe it. I can't believe it. Unreal. A tree and grass, just like outside. This place is messing with my head. This can't be a picture of me, right? All this time we're talking about skeletons that don't look like us. This one kinda does. There might have been mutants in Eden. Screen with the lights. If we want answers, that's a good place to start. We huddle around the screen. The words Mutant Project blink on and off in big red letters. The screen turns black, then explodes with a flurry of flashing images, faster than we can take in. I catch glimpses of mutants in test tubes, animals in cages, strands of code, something called DNA. The screen freezes on one final image. An employee profile. A scientist of the Mutant Project. It says his name is Ingmar Edison. His face. When we see his face, those eyes staring back at us, we couldn't believe it. It was him. The profile says his status was revoked after stealing mutant experiments from the lab. Memories come flooding back. We were the experiments. They raised us in tubes and played games with our DNA, made us freaks. The Elder was part of this. Happy endings died with the Ancients. Why didn't he tell us? Who is he? The room spins. The truth comes flooding back into my brain. Everything I know is a lie. I lose my balance. As the room turns black, a voice crackles onto the radio. Ghost-like, ethereal, like the ancients calling down from space.
Come on, Center Sweden. Come on, Center Sweden. I repeat, come on, Center Sweden. Come on, Center Sweden. Come on, Center Sweden.